Hey dreamers, this is Jade and welcome back to my channel. I am doing another catch-up video, and by the time this video goes up, I will have been doing some more catch-up. So as you can see, I quickly decorated for some week in October. I think it was the week right before um, Thanksgiving, not Thanksgiving, Lord, Halloween. And now I'm in my mini bullet journal, and I am pretty much completing everything that I got done or watched in October and listened to. I think I end up going back in a different video, my tutorial video, and getting my last show that I watched, which was the Devil on Trial. I kept saying and keep saying The Devil in Ohio. I am quite certain that that is a show on Netflix that I have watched, and that's why it's in my brain. But it was a documentary called The Devil on Trial that I watched, and that is my last show that I will wrap up for the month of October. Excuse me, the music that I had on repeat, I had been listening to Ed Sheeran's new album, Autumn Variations. And so the song that I had on repeat for the month of October was Magical. I'm not sure if I actually get the icon down. I think I saved that for my tutorial as well. But I do go ahead and draw out the box for that. And so, yeah, once I'm ready to put that down, it's there. And that show, Creature, I actually started watching in October, but I didn't finish until the beginning of November. So yeah, and I unfortunately only finished one book, but then I in succession finished two books in the month of November, like one right after the other, and it was in the very of November, and I'm reading something again now, of course, and I should definitely have that finished before the end of November as well. As a matter of fact, I think I'm closing in on having like 100 pages left, so I'm getting close to that. And the book that I'm reading is called The Changeling. Now there is a series on Apple Plus. I'm telling you this because it was fantastic. It was fantastic. I loved it so much, but it left me with questions, which I'm assuming if they do a season 2, that's when you're gonna get some answers to some of the questions. But your girl is like, absolutely not, I need to know now. So I did go ahead and buy the book, and I'm currently reading that and enjoying that. And when I tell you I mean, the series follows the book like almost to a T. I have yet to find a discrepancy or a difference in it, so I'm loving that so far. Now I am in my daily journaling journal. I am getting some watercolor down. I believe I'm using the Prima pastel colors. Yeah, let's see. Well, of course, I think it's art philosophy now. However, it was Prima Watercolor Confections, the Pastel Dreams. Yes. And so you all know that anything that I use in the making of this video, if I can find a link for it, it will be listed in the description box below, so you can check there. And so I'm just getting down some different washes. I'm trying some different things I've tried before. I mean, it's just watercolor and putting some color down on the page so it looks nice when I'm ready to go in and write. And in this daily journal here, I just basically most times I just write down kind of the events of the day. If it's something I feel like that's significant, I've gotten to the point where I don't just write down a lot of the mundane stuff anymore. I'll write in it when something's going on or I went somewhere or whatever. And so I am getting more pages watercolored, and I do this sometimes where I'll just watercolor or Jesus, a word and watercolor around it or whatever, and that'll be the watercolor. This time it was create. I've done other words like love, inspire, darling, because that's one of my favorite. Actually is my favorite word, and I need to do I've had in my head for a while. I want to do like a commonplace spread where I just write down all of my favorite words. So, like darling, and then some other things like antipathy. Like, there's just a lot of different words that I really enjoy. Anyway, on this one, I am Getting down, I'm like doing the rainbow effect that I like to do. This one is just lines down the paper, so I'm doing Roy G. Biv as closely as I can with the watercolor palette that I have. So I chose a pink for the red, and then there's like this orange yellow, and then there's like this mint green and a light blue and a light purple. So that'll be my Roy G. Biv for this spread. And then I think I get one or two more pages or spreads, I should say, watercolored in this bad boy. So yeah, here the purple goes down, and I had to, because of the amount of water I was using, I had to go back in and add more purple and stuff just so you could see it better, because it's a really pretty purple, and when it's watered down you can't really get the effect of it. And so here I'm kind of doing that little pop plopping technique that Ali Brown had, I don't know if I should say made famous, but it was all over YouTube or whatever. And I liked it with the mint, but then when I just smushed together the pink, I was like, I'm just gonna go back in and smush together this mint, and that's perfect for me to get some daily pages down. And continuing on, I do believe this is the last one. Yeah, I'm making like circles in Roy G. Biv format. Again, red, orange, yellow, Biv, blue, indigo, violet. No, I forgot the G. Green. Roy G. Biv. Okay, yeah. So, anyway, that's that. And I will continue on with catching up in this video. Okay, so now we're getting into my book journal for the year, and this book here, absolutely not, absolutely not. The main character lady was insufferable. Like, I hate those characters that are like ridiculously insecure, and it's like every thought is, I'm not good enough, I can't do this, or what if he does. It when I tell you, it worked my nerves and it pissed me off. I was so upset because this was an author I had read previously. Her first book in this same series, it's like a Jackson Harper series, and it has all these dudes who are brothers or whatever. So her first novel that I read, really absolutely loved it, was, I think it was called The Wrong Kind of Love. So of course I wanted to continue on. That second book was not good, not good. While I enjoy Jake, Ava is not for me. And so yeah, here's another one of those gothic romances, and this is one of the ones I finished in the beginning of November, because I finally also finished that book that I was reading, Why We Sleep, which I started back in like September. However, the information is really good information. I really do recommend this book to everybody. It's called Why We Sleep, and you don't realize how important sleep is to every function of the body, everything. Like, it affects everything if you're not getting good sleep. And so yeah, I finished Why We Sleep early November, and then continued this one, but I had been interspersing it with fiction, so I'd read a little bit of it and then I'd read a fiction book, and then like that. So that one is done, and this, I'm going ahead and getting the information down for the Changeling, because I have gone ahead and gotten into that, and so I can just fill in what I need to fill in when it's ready. And so here we go with Why We Sleep, and I'm filling all of that information in. Again, it's by Matthew Walker, I believe. My finger or my hand is covering up the author of the book here, but yeah, it's a good book, good information. I believe that, you know how they teach stuff, like stuff in school, how this is important, that's important, yada yada. This should be taught to everyone in school. People should know this information. From the time that they're young, they should know this information, because people just really don't realize how important sleep is. And I have taken measures to try and sleep better myself. So just from reading this book, so I'm getting those books that I've read down. I think I am at like 46 or 47 books now, and that will do it for this. And lastly, I am just getting some more pages done in my morning pages journal. Jeez, what is going on with me? This the stickers that I'm using are printables, digital printables from Kelly Bangs. And I think I remember, if I'm not mistaken, it is her Home for the Holidays collection. And what I enjoy about her digital collections is that she'll separate them. I mean, you can get the entire kit, of course, but then she'll also separate the ephemera or whatever. And then she usually separates it if she has florals as well. So you can just buy the florals if you want to, which is what I have been doing. And so I enjoy her florals. I've just bought like three more out of her packs. So yeah, again, Kelly Bangs Home for the Holidays. I will link it below if anybody's interested in it. And I believe her prices are reasonable. But that is it. And again, this is not a sponsor. I just like her stuff. And that is it. That pretty much wraps this up. So I hope that everyone has been safe and well. If you enjoyed this content, please consider liking, subscribing, and sharing. And I will catch you all in the next video. Bye.